Assalamu alaikum. Hi, this is session number 1 of Project Management Professional Training course of PMBok 5. This course mainly will be in English language, and I will use Arabic language too to assist more audience. My name is Islam Badr. I am the founder of SuccessTime.com. First of all, let us ask, do projects success or fail? Most studies stated that more than 60% of projects fail. Why? In Arabic, المشاريع بتنجح أم بتفشل؟ الدراسات أثبتت إن 60% من المشاريع بتفشل. Problem associated with project failure. Number 1, schedule slippage. This is the planned date. Unfortunately, the project delayed up to this date. Late completion date. Number 2 of problems, big scope change on halfway done. This is the scope in the very beginning of the project. On the halfway done, I discovered that this is the scope. This is a big problem of the project. Maybe if we discover this change of the scope in the very beginning of the project, maybe the disaster will not be too much. Number 3, budget is spent before completion of the project. Here we start the project 0%. We have the whole budget, we have the whole money. 40% of the project, we found a little money. Obviously, 80% of the progress of the project, we have 0. 100%, it is over budget. We borrow money for this project. Number 4, any type of resource withdrawn. Machinery, equipment, human resource, experts, or material. Number 5, quality changed. Number 6, unforeseen event occurred. That's mean risk. That project manager, he did not take into his account this risk, or he did not see it. He did not expect this is going to happen. And let me tell you one story here. Once before, I was in a project and it started to rain. 1 week, 7 days, the rain did not stop. We could not get out of the office and the site became muddy. Nothing can move on site. This is because of the risk. Nobody took in account this is going to be happen. The last 6 problems, this is the project constraints. In addition to customer satisfaction, this is number 7. Successful project manager should take into account these 7 constraints of the project in order to have a successful project. What is a guide to the project management body of knowledge? PMBok guide. Project manager all over the world, they gather to discuss why 60% of the project did fail. We have to do something about this matter. They start to make conference and to issue this book, PMBok guide. So what is the PMBok guide? It is a recognized standard for the project management profession that describes established norms, methods, processes, and practices. In Arabic language, ايه هو كتاب إدارة المشاريع؟ دليل إدارة المشاريع. مدراء المشاريع من فترة اكتشفوا ان المشاريع بتفشل وزي أي اندستري زي الماث زي الساينس زي العلوم لازم يكون في دراسة لهذا الأمر حتى نجد الطريقة المثلى لنجاح المشاريع. فاجتمعوا وكونوا البي ام اي وطلعوا كتاب البيمبك جايد، إدارة المشاريع، دليل إدارة المشاريع. وده بيعتبر الستاندر، المرجع لمهنة إدارة المشاريع التي تحدد الطرق والإجراءات اللي ممكن تتخذ لإنجاح المشاريع. What is the purpose of the PMBOK guide? The purpose of the PMBOK guide to identify the subset of project management body of knowledge generally recognized as a good practice to most projects most of the time, such as application knowledge, processes, skills, tools, and techniques that can have a significant impact on project success. This domain is the project management body of knowledge. It contains all skills, tools, techniques, principles for the project management. The guide BMI only took this subset of the whole domain, and this is the guide PMBOK 5. It is the subset of project management body of knowledge generally recognized as a good practice to most projects most of the time, such as application knowledge. That's mean the PMBOK guide contains application knowledge, contains processes, contains skills, contains tools and techniques that can have a significant impact on project success. In Arabic language، ايه هو الغرض من دليل إدارة المشاريع؟ الغرض منه تحديد الجزء من إدارة المشاريع، ده الجزء من إدارة المشاريع الكاملة. هذه الجزء ده بيحتوي على ايه؟ بيحتوي على application knowledge، المعلومات والإجراءات والمهارات والتقنيات اللازمة لإنجاح المشاريع، ودي بتكون قابلة للتطبيق recognized as a good practice to most project، قابلة للتطبيق في معظم المشاريع ومعروف أنها أفضل الطرق. Number 2 of what is the purpose of the PMBOK guide? To provide and promote a common vocabulary within the project management profession for discussing, writing, and applying project management concepts. To explain this one, once before I was in the meeting for a project, and one of the team member asked the other team member, what did you do about WBS? The other man told him, WBS, work breakdown structure. The other team member told him, WBS, I don't know what does it mean. You don't know what does it mean? Anyway, after the meeting concluded, the man asked me, what is WBS? I described him, what is WBS? He told me, oh, this is WBS. I called this one a schedule or table. So imagine in one team, one project, one speaks in another language. This man means WBS and this man means table or a schedule. So the second purpose of the PMBOK guide to provide and to promote a common vocabulary to unify the terminology between the project management profession. For what? For discussing, like we said right now in the meeting, for writing letters, email, minutes of meeting, and applying project management concepts. In Arabic, الغرض الثاني من كتابة دليل إدارة المشاريع هو توحيد المصطلحات. نحكي القصة بالعربي. أنا كنت مرة في ميتنج، وواحد من واحد من الأعضاء فبيقول للتاني، بيقول له عملته إيه في الدبليو بي إس؟ قال له إيه الدبليو بي إس ده؟ المهم آخر الميتنج فبيسألني إيه الدبليو بي إس ده؟ قلت له الدبليو بي إس ده هو كذا كذا كذا. قال لي هو ده الدبليو بي إس، أنا بسميه الجدول. فتخيلوا مشروع واحد وتيم واحد، واحد بيتكلم بأسلوب والتاني بيفهم بأسلوب تاني. فالغرض من البيمبك، الغرض من دي إدارة المشاريع، هو توحيد المفاهيم أو توحيد اللغة بين العاملين في إدارة المشاريع. إذا قلنا WBS يبقى الكل فاهم معنى كلمة WBS. إذا قلنا schedule يبقى فاهمين إيه هو السكادجول، البرنامج الزمني. إذا قلنا program يبقى مش هو البرنامج الزمني، لا، program ده حاجة تانية هنعرفها. يبقى توحيد. What is project management? Project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to project activities to meet the project requirement. This may become in the exam. Project management is accomplished through the appropriate application and integration of the processes. How we do project management? We do project management by sorting processes into 5 groups. The 5 groups is initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, closing. Really, this concept was taken from Deming concept, which is plan, do, check, act. This is here. Plan, do, check, act. This is plan, do, then check, act. Plan, do, check, act. And we add initiating to start the project, and we add closing to end the project. Later on you will know that project have defined start and defined end. So this is the 5 groups of processes: initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, closing. How we do project management? Number 2, by sorting processes into 10 knowledge area: integration, scope, time, cost, quality, human resource, communication, risk, procurement, stakeholder. Is there any missing knowledge area here? Yes, there is one missing, but it is not applied for all project, which is safety. You have to tailor the safety as per your project, whether it is IT project, it is construction project, it is pharmaceutical project. So you have to tailor this one. By the way, stakeholder knowledge area was not here in PMBOK 5. It was implemented in communication. Because of that, every 4 years, PMBOK guide is updated. This is the processes. This is the process map. This is the 5 process group: initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, closing. This is the application area: integration, scope, time, cost, quality, human resource, communication, risk, procurement, stakeholder. And here the 47 processes for managing a project. This is called process mapping. If we see here this process, develop project charter, it is related to initiating for the processes, and it is related to integration knowledge area. This one, perform quality assurance, it relates to executing processes and relate to quality knowledge area. Here the processes seems to be isolated, but in reality it is not like that. They are interact to each other and interlock to great extent. Let's check this one, the next slide. This one. This we said before, this is the planning, plan, do, check, act. All this. Planning process and then executing, planning, executing, and before we initiate and after we close. All this is governed by monitoring and controlling. This is the interaction of the 5 processes here. Another slide will illustrate this. This one. This is the project from start to finish, to end. And this is the level of process interaction. We have initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, closing. Let us see here. This is the initiating. Start from 0, from day 1, up to some time in the project. And then initiating, conclude, finish, complete. Planning, start maybe after 1 week for 5 days from initiating. And start and it extend before finish. The executing, start after planning for some times here and then culminate, then go down before finish. The finish does not start at the finish. No, finish start here. Here we start to gather the product, the deliverables, the reports, the information, the lessons learned, the payment, everything from here, and then start up to surely to the end. See, monitoring and controlling here, it covers from the end to the beginning, from the beginning to the end. Cover the whole domain. I tried to sort the processes in order to facilitate this mission for the project managers. We will not go and come back to iterate or to redo the work again. So I wrote 47 processes and tried to sort them out to make it, this is number 1, this should be done first, this should be done second, third, fourth, fifth, if you can see it here. I took this idea from Rita Malkahi. The result is this one. This is the same like the one before. This is the 5 processes up there. This is the 10 knowledge area. But I just add this one. I saw this one. This number 1, we should make this one, number 1. This number 2, we should make this process number 2. This process number 3. This process number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. I did this twice, and I found the numbers differ from this one. But what I found is constant. This one, 1, 26, 25, 3, 2, 46, 47. You can argue with me, told me, no, this is incorrect. Yes, you have the right to do this. Even BMI does not have this order. It is interact with each other. It is interlocking with each other. So it's alright. In Arabic language, البروسيسز ال 47 أنا حاولت أساعد جماعة مدراء المشاريع بحيث إن هو ما يروحش يعمل دي قبل دي ويرجع تاني ويكون نسى دي وما عملش دي. هم طبعا متداخلين في بعض تداخل هتحسوا بيها في المشاريع وفي البلاننج، لكن مجرد بس ان هو لمساعده الناس، ان انا ده اللي عاصرته في الموقع فعلا وعملت الموضوع ده مرتين، فطلعت لي النتيجه دي. في المرتين دول طبعا اختلفوا معايا، اللي بالاسود اختلف معايا شويه، من اول من التاني اختلفوا، لكن اللي طلع معايا في النتيجتين في المرتين ثابت هو اللي بالاحمر ده، نمبر 1 نمبر 26 25 3 2 46 47. طبعا ممكن تجادلوا معايا وتقولوا لا كان مش مظبوط، احنا شفنا غير كده واحنا عملنا غير كده. من حقك. ايفن حتى البي ام اي لحد النهارده ما عندهاش الكلام ده، هو ده بس مجرد اجتهاد من عندي. What is a process? A process is a set of interrelated actions and activities performed to achieve a pre-specified product. What does it mean? Here we are manipulating the actions that it will result in some product or some output. So this is the process. This mechanism is a process. There is input and there is some actions here will be taken, then there will be output. In Arabic ايه البروسيس؟ ايه هي المعالجة؟ المعالجة زي اسمها بيقول كده هي معالجة، بناخد بعض أشياء بنعالجها هنا باستخدام بعض التقنيات وبعض الأدوات وبنطلع منها deliverable مخرجات، يا إما برودكت منتج أو ميتنج مثلا أو ريبورت أو بعض الأشياء اللي هي بتكون ناتج عملية المعالجة دي. Type of project processes. There is two type of project processes: project management processes or product oriented processes. Project management processes, this is done by the project management team. This is done by the project manager along with the project management team. This product oriented processes, this is done by subject matter experts. Let us say here that we are going to manufacture a new car. So it needs a subject matter expert, that say mechanical engineer, that he knows how to design the engine, how to design the body, and like this. This is away from the project management processes. Project management processes does not change, as we said before. It is applicable to most projects most of the time. The product-oriented processes vary by application area, by the industry, by the trade. As we said, if we are going to design a new car, it is different from I'm going to invent a new medicine. It is different from I'm going to develop a new program, I mean computer program. So the product-oriented processes vary by application area, by the industry.